feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
Hi everyone, welcome. If you are new here, I'm so happy to have you. For my Patreon subscribers, welcome my little astronaut. So as you see in the background right here, we have the actual moon and what it looks like outside right now. So if you take a look and you go outside, this is what the moon looks like right now. All right, anyway, besides the point, today's video, we're going to be talking about the emerging threat, the Marburg virus, which is an extension, so to speak, or another variant of the Ebola virus. Now, today is not going to be a very doomsday scenario. Remember, I don't do doomsday scenarios, although I have in the past chosen the wrong choice of words. Just know that this is video just designed to get us out of the worst possible scenario and to tell us where we're going to be heading. So if you don't want something like this to happen, just send love and light and we can avoid some sort of catastrophe. The reason why I'm just doing this video is just to kind of touch on the topic of a brand new Ebola virus, where we could have experienced a pandemic in 2015 when Ebola was a big thing, and we avoided it under Barack Obama. So we're going to go back to it. We're going to revisit it. It's been a couple of years to kind of see where we are. After this slide, we're going to cover COVID-19. Where are we? So that's going to be the next slide that follows right after this one. And then the last one that we're also going to cover as well is the Native American curse on president elected in the year of zero, which is basically means that, like, just for example, George Bush and elected in the year of 2000. Joe Biden, who was elected in the year of 2020. So let's see what his fate is, and does the curse follow with Biden? So we'll take a look at that as well. That would be the third live that will follow after the next one. So if you are interested in that, just stay tuned. I just want to quickly say as well that if you have not checked that already, I created a brand new channel called What If Tarot, where the possibilities are endless. And basically what this channel is designed to do is it allows you to ask the question, what would have happened had we gone a different way? What would have happened had we gone a different route? And so if you would like to know what were possibilities or outcomes that we could have went into, or what are the timelines that we could have visited, this will be the channel for you. So if you are interested, the link to the channel is in the description below as well. So if you are, of course, interested, definitely recommend watching and joining. We will go live on there 2 times a week, and we'll upload content and videos. You can send a submission. You can ask the question, what would have happened had the internet came out in the 80s instead of the 90s? How much would that change? There's stuff like that, and you can rest assured that this type of channel won't get you in a fear-based mode, because I never intend to do that, but some of you guys just have a lot of fear. So this channel will be a great thing for you to kind of cool down, knowing that the time is already passed. You can just kind of wonder without worry about it can happen. So of course that is something that's up to you. Now, as for the other video that I did previously talking about letting you guys know, of course, regarding messaging, thank you all for your very strong and very loving and kind words to me. I really do appreciate it. You guys matter so much to me, and I always look forward to a lot of what you say, and I always try to respond on a very quick basis. Although at times I'm not as quick as it used to be, but nonetheless, I read them and I love them, and I love you guys so much. So thank you again. And no, I'm not quitting the channel. I thought about it, but I realized that there's so much for me to go through. Like, for example, I have read on, I need to be read on by the psychic because I can't read it myself. I would, they were saying Dark Night of the Soul, power moment of transitioning and going back to who I was, because I need to shed the skin of, reading on Trump and everything and shedding all that. Was the purpose of the channel was to help you. So now we're moving on far beyond that, onto the next level, the next stage of helping you guys get to the 5D. So that's the next step. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's jump into it. I don't want to waste your time. If you are interested, just check the description below. Everything will be timestamped there for you as well. All right, guys. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Doris. Hi, Flora. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. You must be new here. Hi, Sharon. What's up, all? I remember you guys all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Doris, I hope you are okay. So keep me updated on your medical condition. I know you emailed me, which I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. All right. So if any of you guys been wondering about my crystal channel and doing a crystal business. I have crystals here. They're at least going to be a little bit more pricey until I'm able to get a wholesale number where I can buy them at wholesale, so I can be able to sell them to you at a way cheaper price. But as of right now, I'm buying from people who I know are trusty, but it's a little bit more pricey. So again, I do apologize in advance. But anyway, let's talk about it. This should be a very short live. If you have questions about the virus, let me know in the comment section below or in the live chat. Hi, Billy. What's up, love? Haven't seen you in a while. All right, so let's take a look. Let me put this on so you can see. Spirit Angel, please tell me, what do we need to know about the Marburg Ebola virus? Is this something that we need to be worried about? Because this virus strain is a lot more deadly than COVID, particularly because it's not a virus, it's more of a bacteria of some sort, which means it doesn't work the same way that if COVID-19 does. But with the fact that COVID-19 is causing people with misinformation and informative, it's going to spread a lot easier because people are not taking certain precautions. So let's take a look. Is this something that we should be afraid of? Yes or no? Okay, let's see. So we have the 901 in the past, right? This is what I'm sensing, is that we had a scare, right? We crossed it, we've kind of skate by, but there's a sense of worriedness. Like we were worried back then. This is talking about the time of 2015 with Barack Obama with Ebola, right? That was the time we were worried that this possibility could come true. However, we just passed by it. We just didn't come into a pandemic. However, in the middle here, we have the page and warnings. We're no longer following certain precautions that we need to take in order to ensure that this virus does not spread. We're not following the certain precautions. Now, there are other variants and there are different little cases, very minor. One in West Africa, and the other one in Papua New Guinea, which is on the other side of the world. So it's very interesting how this thing spreads and a way that it can come to New York specifically. We have here as well in the future, though, is that if you don't get working on trying to defeat this strain of some Ebola strain, well, it's going to end up happening. There is a possibility for it to come. So we need to work. This is a scientific community, right? They have all these different things. They have a lot of scientific knowledge on Ebola, specifically because of the scarcity and the scaredness that we experienced in 2015. And you see here in the back, you see how close it is to the castle? That is our town. That's the city. It is very close. You can't find a new channel? Interesting. Okay. Go onto my website, guys. Go onto my website. And I have my new channel listed there. Let me just show you now and hope that it works. Because I'm really hoping it does. Let me show you on the screen. Then we'll jump back in. I apologize. Okay. Let's see. Open up my website. If you have not been on this website, I highly recommend it. So you're going to go here. If you guys have any contact, you want to request the dream analysis video, where basically you send in an exhibition of your dream, and I'll invite you and do a video chat, a video call, and I'll record it. Then I'll upload it onto YouTube, and you can talk about it. You'll be synonymous. No one will know who you are. No one will know your name. They don't have to see your face. They just need to hear your voice. If that's something you would like to do, you can talk about aliens, anything you would like. Anyway, so you go down here. So Celestial Beyond Tarot, What If Tarot channel. You click on that, and okay, you can ask whether or not you want to subscribe. But here it is. So you would go onto my website. You can find that in the description. You can also find that above everything else. So anyway, besides the point, hopefully that will help you, Flora. So anyway, going back to the main part of the thing today that we were just talking about, is that the scientific community, if we don't get a hold on this, and this is also the people, right? If we start shaming the tarot community, and not tarot community, the scientific community, it might actually slow down our ability to be able to fight this new strain, right? What else do we need to know about this? Will this potential Ebola strain become worldwide, like a pandemic worldwide, like an epidemic? Will this thing become an epidemic? Let's just ask the question, yes or no. Okay, well, that's too many, so let's put that back in. Will this going to be an economic? Would this be another pandemic? Oh, thank you, Flora. Thank you for subscribing. Love you. Would this be something that could be? Okay, yeah. So it could possibly be. It has a possibility. It has a possibility. However, it could be a major tower moment. It'll be a transitional shift because we didn't learn from COVID, and therefore, almost like we're all going through the dark night of the soul, and because we're not transitioning to where we need to be, spirit is going to start to get more tougher. It's going to start giving us more darker challenges that we have to overcome. So if we don't learn from this, this will be the next phase. The next phase will be the next outbreak. Let me see. Final outcome card. Will we overcome our challenges and avoid this entire outbreak? Yes, we will. We will be able to avoid it. However, we have to get rid of the only thing that's hindering our ability to be able to get rid of these viruses is people's ignorance and spreading misinformation about vaccine, masks, all that. It all comes down to the media. It comes down to social media. It comes down to the people spreading the lies and the scientific community as well, and people within doctorate degrees who don't belong having doctorate degrees. Spreading misinformation will be our ability and determination whether or not we will prevail and avoid this, or we will go on to the catastrophe head on. So what you need to focus on right now in terms of your energy and directing it towards is getting rid of misinformation, potentially misinformation that could be hindering our ability to grow as a collective. So that is what I'm seeing, and basically how to avoid the Marburg virus and the potential outcome that it could, and everything that could happen. So now we're going to ask the what if scenario about what would have happened had we not focused and did the right thing and got rid of people spreading misinformation, and just say we were on the same path currently with all the misinformation and stuff like that. What's going to happen with the Marburg? And so while we're waiting, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to process and ask questions in the live chat. I'm going to quickly go to outbreak so I can drink some water. Have you ever wondered how you can get access or find my social media, my webpage, anything from my Patreon page to my classes, to book a reading with me, whatever you want, and anything that you could possibly think of, including submitting questions? You would go onto my YouTube page, click on the most uploaded or most recent video. You'll click on any of these or the ones that are uploaded as most recent. You will go there. You will go to the description, as in this case. And you can either click on submit your question, video topic, or request here. You can find it there. Or you can go check out through my website and you can click on this, which is Linktree at Chris. You click on that and it will take you to my webpage where you can find numerous different links, or it could take you to many different things along with my classes that will be uploaded here as well on my Patreon page. You can book a reading with me. You can submit your question. You can find the most uploaded video. You can go on to my 2 other YouTube channels. You can make a generous donation if you would like, along with joining my Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter as well, of course, if you are interested. So this is how you can find my webpage. If you are interested, let me know in the comment section below what you do think. And I'll return you back to your content. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so I actually have here, if you are new, welcome. This is the chest that we have here right now. In the chest, there could be anything. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to connect to the energy of the chest. And I want you to truly ask yourself, what is inside the chest? Look, feel the color, feel the energy, feel the picture, feel the image, feel the object. There's something in here. This is what we can call intuition chest. Where I strengthen your intuition using different techniques like these to help you be able to strengthen them and to also, ease you into the next part of today's video. So, of course, I'll give you a moment if you need more time. Take all the time that you need. You can pause the video if needed. Also, please keep in mind that I need to also do a little bit of a disclaimer before I get penalized by YouTube. This is being live streamed on August 28th, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, just check the description below, and here are some quick disclaimers on your screen right now. All right, perfect. Now I won't get penalized by YouTube. All right. So while you're doing that, I'm going to ask the question so we can kind of get a head start. For Spirits and Angels, please tell me, is there any other information that we need to know about the Marburg virus in terms of, just say that we didn't follow what I said earlier in today's video about us ignoring misinformation and, allowing stuff like that to happen to people in position of power to voice these type of concerns that are not actually there. What will be the likely case that we will see the likely outcome with the Marburg virus, the Ebola strain? What we will see, Spirits and Angels? Okay. Okay. And final outcome. Okay. Okay, actually, it's a lot different response than what I anticipated. All right, perfect. Even better. You guys would be happy about this outcome. All right, so if you need more time, I pause the video now. If you guys want to put in your little guesses in the live chat, you can. I'm going to open up in a second to give you guys a little bit of a delay. So we have here in terms of what we're seeing here is we have the full card, right? We were here before, right? This is the COVID-19, stats in terms of total cases in the United States and worldwide. As you see here, it's starting to go up gradually, but it's going to start to spike, right? This is the COVID thing. We're also seeing here that cases around the world are going to start to spike in terms of the Marburg as well, because as COVID spikes, so with the Marburg, and the Marburg is more dangerous as I think it possibly can cause like throwing up blood or vomiting of some sort. We have here as well, we have the Lover's card. People from both what to call it, from like false information, so to speak, because remember, Spirit, if you don't learn from your lesson, Spirit is going to give us a stronger, harder lesson to learn. And what I'm sensing here as well is that those people who have said, spreading false information about vaccine, masks, and stuff like that, I am seeing here that they're going to start to realize, because of the danger of the Marburg virus and COVID-19 combining together, it's going to be a dangerous combination. Because of that, people around them are going to start to see people vomiting and experiencing symptoms of the Marburg virus. And because of that, they're going to start to actually quiet their mind and say, we need to mask up, we're going to need the vaccine. It almost feels like there is a collective consensus now that there is people from both sides, from different aisles, from different points of view, coming together as one. Almost like there's going to be a sense of unity. There's going to be disunity up until people start to arrive in different parts of the world where there is a lot of different information, and that's when it's going to start to become unified. So that's what I'm seeing. We also have here, I'll be talking about this part as well. Just breaking off for a second. A lot of you guys didn't put your projections in, so as you all know, this is an elephant. Right, so if you got white, purple, green, this is actually Angel Aura, Moss cord, I think it is. Moss cord, but it's an elephant, so it means good luck and stuff like that. So maybe if that's something that you're supposed to see or like, or that's what you want, and that's something you saw in your third eye, or that's something you've been feeling in intuition, that is your crystal. If you got that right, congratulations. All right, back to the meeting. So we have here as well, we have the Page of Wands. It feels like there is no leadership. There's not going to be new leadership. So there isn't going to be a new initiative that's going to be created. It feels like there's going to be a collective consensus that the people in positions of power are going to have to step up and own it. We have here as well is that there is no sense of fear, like there's fear-mongering as there was during COVID. It feels like there's a collective consensus of what I'm sensing here with the Marbug. Is that this will be a worst-case scenario for the world if they don't listen to COVID, right? And this is what Spirit is going to let out. We have here as well, we have a BJ, and I'm sensing here that there's a collective consensus that although people have died from this potential virus, now please keep in mind it's just for entertainment purposes only, it feels as if people in this area, in this scenario, are going to become protectors of some sort, almost protectors of the next step in evolution of humanity. It feels like what the energy is, although they died, the energy is so strong and so positive, it's going to lift Earth up higher in terms of ascension-wise. A lot of the difference that you make is when you die. And therefore, your energy just comes out of your body and goes into Earth and therefore lifts it higher. So we have here is we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be a lot of money, a lot of funding, and this is going to be more of an issue on a national level. It doesn't feel like there's going to be an issue in terms of international. I feel like a lot of countries are going to have to work within their own influence, within their own borders, with different governments, different people, different kinds, different people, walks of life. And part of the reason for that is that I'm sensing here is that it's supposed to bring people in their own countries together. So when we're all united, we're able to become united as one in the world. That's what I'm sensing here. And it's titled off as the Emperor. Strong leadership is what's going to get us through this. I have a feeling that this virus, if it was to occur, will be a spiritual virus. And the reason why I mention that is particularly because if we don't learn from this one is going to be just as even more devastating, but it's going to be the virus that unites us all. So there is a positive message within all of this. I think that's the best way to really end off. So if you have any last minute questions, please put them in the live chat now. We'll end the video. The next live right after this is we're going to talk about COVID-19. Where are we in terms of the stages? Are we going to have another wave? So if you have questions about that one, definitely join that live. It'll be right after this one. And then after that live is over, we're going to be talking about the native curse on presidents and whether or not the curse will affect Biden because he was elected in the year of zero. So let's see. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you have a very beautiful night, a wonderful day. I hope you like today's video. I hope you like today's content. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you in the next live in a moment. Bye.